Doing an empowered Greater Rift, kind of low level, but I'm still just kind of experimenting. You know, I just today finished setting up this Aracyr's set for my Witch Doctor. Some of the other item slots are kind of weak. I need to level up this gym a bit, so really that's, I think, the main appeal of the empowered rift is actually for the lower ones very quickly leveling up something like this. I still have some odd item set individual pieces. This one really needs some work. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to replace the physical skills, because, you know, it's really, you get this piece of item for the fire bats, and fire bats doesn't really have, I think, many good physical skills. So anyway, right now, since I have this full Arachyr set, I'm using Oculus rather than something else, rather than the Ring of Royal Grandeur. Right now I have Krelm's buff belt just for when I'm, you know, running around and between mobs. Maybe I'll get something else. I think I need to do some more extracts to get something better. I do have a few item pieces I really need to extract pretty soon here. But anyway, and then Azure Wrath, just because, you know, I think the stun is pretty good. The holy damage isn't really that great, but yeah. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna set this. Yeah, let's go and go up to 22 empowered rift, and then we're gonna, you know, this character's still a little bit under geared, need a better weapon, need some better bracers, but we should, I think, be good for this difficulty. Let's find out. Cleaning things up pretty well so far. I'm also using Hex right now. I'm still not completely sure how I feel about it, but it works. The Arachyr gives it a couple of really big sustainability buffs, and that makes it a lot more appealing. Normally I would almost never use Hex, but when you have Arachyrs, it's certainly possible. I've also been changing my my video settings a little bit lately. Diablo seems to be a lot more resource intensive on my my internet, actually, than other Blizzard games. So compared to StarCraft 2 or Heroes of the Storm, I was getting a lot more frame rate issues. This, I believe, should be a good setting. There'll be a little bit of macro blocking, but not too much. I'm still on 720 high definition. I'm not, you know, I can't. Basically, on Diablo 3, I'm having a hard time doing the 1080p 60 frames per second that I like to do for HOTS. But I think it should still look fine. Where are all the elites? This is a very curious Greater Rift. Kind of waiting for something that's actually going to be interesting to kill. And so the way this set works is that you actually use these, oh, it was almost a waste. Yeah, I don't even know, like, the way this is going, maybe I need to drop the, Big Bad Voodoo. I mean, generally Big Bad Voodoo is pretty good, but... And so this stuff right here, this is why I like the Krelms. You know, because sometimes, you know, you get into a Greater Rift and you're just like, I don't want to sit here and run around 10 minutes in the wrong direction, because they decided to create a completely wrong path. Silly game. And so yeah, like right here, I think this is the part where the Hex really shows like its appeal. Like it's better, it's kind of better controlled than the Gargantuan, which is what I would usually have here otherwise. Witch Doctor has never really been exactly one of my mains. I did start to get a fair amount of momentum in hardcore, actually, with my Witch Doctor, just because I got 2 pieces, I think, of the Helltooth set, at which point I was able to actually finally get up to, like, tier 3 and begin to reasonably clear it. No, you basically, in hardcore, you get, like, 1 or 2 set pieces, and then suddenly you are able to actually play the game. And until then, you're kind of just stalling until something drops that you need. Not stalling exactly, but trying to effectively grind in ways that, by softcore standards, would seem ludicrous. And softcore, I can walk into a pin and leech for like 10 minutes and get 3/4 of the set it's like, yeah, I mean, maybe it's mildly inconvenient for 1 or 2 carries, but the difference is, you know, trying to get those set pieces in Torment 1 would be days, like not hours, days worth of work. It's ridiculous. So this rift is going pretty clear. I mean, I could be clearing it faster. You know, this set, it's a little bit. You can't just drop acid cloud or something and instantly kill everything, right? You gotta kind of move the spiders around, and that makes it just a little bit slower clearing things up. It's still a quite good set. I mean, the damage from this big queen that you summoned is just great. And you know, then you also get these the bonus from corpse spiders and all these other things. Fire bats, everything is doing just ridiculous bonus damage. You know, 82 million crit hits. That's just a normal hit. That's like the low. But you know, by softcore standards, this is still pretty bad. Mostly because, you know, I'm missing certain things. I'm missing the bonus elemental damage on my bracers. I'm missing a gem in my sword. I do have one of the things right now, but I want a better sword before I use the gem for adding a socket. I want a good legendary, ancient legendary one-hander before I'm going to drop a socket on it. It kind of a waste of the gem at this point to use it on what I'm using right now, which is this Devil Tongue. It doesn't even have an apex, but the damage was okay for right now. I just didn't have anything better. Still not really just tons of elites. Here's one. Somewhere. Kind of a dull Greater Rift, if you ask me. I feel like I'm going so long between elites. I mean, I guess I don't have to be killing all the junk, but generally it does, you know, if you want to move through the Greater Rift quickly. Yeah, here we go.
Not ready yet. My curse on you.
That spider is doing work. Oh, were there 2 elites here, or is that oh yeah, there were. Nice. Finally, I guess they were all hiding here.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
We got a Rift Guardian. My voodoo is gone, but whatever, it's not really a big deal. He's gone pretty fast. This was not... Oh hey, I got a Teguk.
Let's see the gem.
Was a Teguk. 0.5% increased damage for 3 seconds after spending primary resource. Stacking up to 20 times. I wonder how much you can do on it. I mean, I do still want to just focus on Bane of the Powerful right now. But, you know, I think that the Tegu scaling would be pretty good because most of the time I'm going to be at 20 of the way I'm doing things right now. Well, actually, no. I'm on Firebats, right? So there's definitely certain classes that would be really good with that. So anyway, yeah, the whole appeal of the Empowered Rift is you get one more roll, one more upgrade, which at this point is 100% for this Bane of the Powerful gem. So I'm each Greater Rift I'm going to get 4 upgrades rather than 3 upgrades, which is convenient. But I can probably do an even better one, because that was not really challenging at all. And so I will. So let's go ahead and pump it up to 25. And now see you have the 4,600,000 gold cost. I mean, up here, you know, at level 30, jumps to 7 million. But, you know, I'm floating 468 million. It's not an issue. It's not even kind of a sort of issue. Here, let's see what the run ring was. Oh, another convection. Actually, this is a slightly... a slightly better convection. Because the crit chance is 0.5% better. Well, you can't double up on convection, right? No. But that's good. I can drop the old one to my wizard, who is woefully undergeared as well, and use this one right now. It's an actual upgrade. It's very... So rarely do you see, like, a just flat upgrade. This one had extra gold, but as I just indicated, gold don't really matter right now. Alright, let's just clean up this junk. I like these buttons now. I really can't even imagine breaking down individual pieces anymore. It seems foreign to me. Alright, here we go. Power Drift. 25. 4,600,000 gold. Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Do have the wall breaker, but I'm not really too worried about that right now. I feel like this should be pretty easy. Yeah, things are dropping pretty fast. Thing is that you leech at Torment 10, and by the time you walk out, you're ready for like Torment 7. It's like it goes really fast when you go that way. You know, I'm still not well geared for Torment 10, but
Needs more time.
I don't need to be. I mean, I basically jumped like 4 torments with this getting one big set. You know, you complete a set and you've jumped like 2 at least torments usually, unless the set is bad. And right now I think they've tried to make it so that no complete set is like truly bad. I even forgot my dogs here. I forgot my dogs and I'm still just rolling over everything. And yeah, it's just like I'm actually killing things so fast right now that I'm like curious whether I really need Big Bad Voodoo. I might want to replace that soon with something else. And maybe bring back my Gargantuan instead of Voodoo. That's an option. But yeah, most of my damage right now I think is a big part of the damage right now is the spider. And this isn't even hardcore, like, you don't... Like, I can die if I need to in a Greater Rift once or twice. That's what I was doing on my Barbarian when I had the Immortal King set. So, you know, go full aggression, die once or twice, but still probably be clearing it up faster than I would on a lower difficulty. Or getting better results than I would on a lower difficulty. What are my current maxes? I'm at 800. I think that's 30, so I'm almost up to where I was with the Barbarian now. I could just do like I could just try to break my current high. If this keeps up, if these keep being as easy as they are.
My strike is true.
And I'm in the complete wrong direction again. This is like crumbs. Go, move speed. Turn everyone into pigs while my toad eats them. It's kind of nice. I like it. Or piranhas, you know, there's a couple options here. But yeah, I definitely am feeling like Big Bad Voodoo is not really necessary with the way my damage is working.
A perfect strike.
We're not getting any legendary, so that's the way Greater Rifts work, right? I mean, you all the drops are from the boss to the end, and before that, you're just not really gonna get anything because everything is just to unlock the boss.
Needs more time.
That's fine, though. If you're upgrading a gem, and gems are also important to upgrade. Because that ain't no joke about the damage we're looking at. basically, I mean, the idea here is that you want to get the gem up to level 25 as quickly as possible, because it's good before that, but
My strike
at
is
level
true.
25, it just gives you a flat 15% bonus to the creeps that matter, the elites. Like, everything else is already going to be dying and getting rolled over immediately. The elites are the only thing that will, you know, stall you at all. So 15% faster kills on them is pretty nice.
My curse
In addition to, you know, the other affects always going a little bit up so that you're maintaining the bonus to elite damage, or the bonus to damage longer. But man, I'm like, it's so long between champions that I actually lost my, my stack there. It's annoying. I would die faster.
The truth burns you.
One thing about this spider rune is that they're not the leaping spiders. I kind of want to go poison, but one or two of my pieces have, you know, this bonus physical damage, so I've been going with that so far, but I think poison is probably the easiest to work around. Poison or fire, one of the two. Fire for the fire bats, poison for the spiders. Oh, yeah, finally. Finally some elites.
Ready yet. Your evil undoes you.
They think he's gonna reflect damage. They are so wrong. Almost to this boss. I barely took even damage. I mean, I feel like my sustain is really strong right now, partly because of this fire bat and just everything, really. Ooh. Molten explosions can still hurt, though. Not half a bar down there. I can't even see my spider, that's weird. Oh no, it's just because of the lighting. Like, I can't even see it on my screen. That's not the stream failing. That's just, this is a really dark area, and the spider is kind of ghostly and shadowy.
Need more time.
Now you can see it a little bit
The
better.
spirits aid me.
Areas are a little bit brighter. Did that one. And now I got my stack again. Good. So we should, yeah, there he is. And so my idea was that, okay, now I can drop my big bad voodoo. But it seems kind of pointless, like, he's dropping hilariously fast anyway, regardless of whether I am using voodoo or not. He's just gonna die fast because of my damage. So, yeah, what's this one? Increase the damage of your pets by 15%. And see, now that's pretty cool, right? And that's gonna go up, you know, quite a bit. I still want to cap out this first, and so this is the one where I'd think, okay, can I get one of these going on? Like, maybe if I re-rolled that regeneration on the Halcyon's Ascent. That would then make me maybe think about continuing to use Big Bad Voodoo. This Flavor of Time seems like a terrible roll. I don't even know why I still have it in here. I'm just going to keep going up on this, so 4 rolls at 100%. And so now for 42 seconds after killing the Elite Pack, I maintain that 20% bonus damage. So that's very nice. And now this one's pretty much done too.
I'm returning to town.
I mean, Molten hurt me, but I was not taking a lot of damage from other sources. That, you know, 30% damage reduction while channeling fire bats means that whenever I get in trouble, I just channel the fire bats and I'm safe until I clean everything up.
Excellent.
The way opens before me.
No Paragon. So greater 30. Yeah, that's probably my my max. So maybe I'll do greater 31. So I can reach a new max. Is there something I want to do? Okay, so this is on physical, so that's still nice for the Widowmakers I'm using right now. But I do want to change that. I want to... Well, should I switch out my big bad voodoo? It's not really doing a lot for me right now. Could go fetishes. Actually, Soul Harvest. Huh. Yeah, why not? I'll try it once, see how it goes. Alright, here we go. Level 31, Empowered Greater Rift.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
Always gotta remember to summon the dogs, right? That's such a... Basically, when you start a Greater Rift, it despawns all your summons. Okay, so things are dying a lot slower now. But that's fine, so long as I'm not dying. And so I'm definitely taking damage from normal creeps now, so I'm gonna need to be careful around elites. But it's not a hilarious amount of damage. I'm not just getting one-shotted. And I do have my dogs up. My Templar's gonna die over and over again, but that's fine. We can do that. Ooh.
We'll rip these.
Needs more time.
And that was some obnoxious lag that I should have been able to walk out of that easier, but it wanted to not let me walk out. Very rude. Very rude. Unburied. Why's it gotta be like that? Alright, so this will actually be interesting now. You know, 31 seems to be a good point where I'm actually threatened by the creeps, but I'm still clearing faster than I need to be. So I should be pretty much good to go here. You know, since this is softcore and you can die every now and then, it's like, yeah, maybe I'll die. Oh well, if it happens. Yeah, I'm not sure what it would take for me to be clearing Rift difficulty 31 in hardcore. Probably a lot of work. Because you can't just, you know, leech in Torment 10. Because that would be very, very dangerous. Unless you're properly geared, and,
Not ready yet.
yeah. But, yeah, so long as I keep channeling fire bats whenever I take damage, it's, like, not even an issue. There is an elite right here. Right, so basically I start channeling fire bats, and I can just ignore the arcane and the molten and everything else. Until I run out of mana, at which point I have to leave. This is still pretty good pacing right here. I mean, I'm taking some damage. But I'm more than 200% ahead of the timer. So it's like, whatever, you know, thing. Probably should have stopped the first video and made second video, but I wanted to show at least one rift that was sort of, where I was at least in some danger of taking damage. Oh, I need to be remembering to use, I'm so used to never popping Big Bad Voodoo, because I save it for Elite Chance, that I keep forgetting to use it in these situations, which basically I should just always have it up. That's a nice little AoE too. Cool. Maybe there's another one option where it stacks even more, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it right now. Elites. Time for fire bats! Look at that, I'm just sitting inside it. I'm sitting inside everything. It was like, okay, but... Oh. Haha. That was, okay. Maybe not quite so sitting inside the arcane. Just not quite that much. Little bit less. Little bit of maneuvering there would help me not have to respawn. Alright, I guess this was this a triple champion pull? Or was it a double? I kinda lost track. I think I killed the first pack and then there were 2 more somehow. I guess once again, like all the champions decided to just hang out in one place.
Your evil undoes you.
And the fire bats. And they really don't hurt very much. Meanwhile, so long as my spider is sitting there doing anything, they will all die in very little time. Conduit!
You die.
I'm surprised they're laughing this long against Conduit. But yeah, around this level you start to notice that your actual abilities really are doing about, not as much damage as Conduit, but a pretty comparable amount. Oh, that's a lot of molten explosions. Are they Vortex too? No, they're Waller. Oh, that's fine. I can pop Waller with my potion. There's more purple back there. Gotta get all the purple stuff to get the rift boss up. And this is great time. It's not even a problem. I could probably go up. The bigger damage would be the threat of death, not the failure to clear effectively. This green set, you don't even need completely 100% optimized gear to be able to clear up to this level at least. Because the goal is to generally get to around 40. But
A perfect strike.
yeah, I would definitely need to optimize my gear a little bit more for that. Why did I take so much damage from that? Paragon. Always nice.
The Rift Guardian.
Oh, this guy should be easy, I think. Unless his AoE is actually able to hurt me. Which I don't know yet. And don't want to find out about. Oh, yep. Just need a little more mana, and there we go. We got him. No problem. Controller's ring. So what's this one? Gogok of Swiftness. Attack speed. Nah, this is not an attack speed spear. So just stay on my Bane of the Powerful and get it death. 100%, 100%, 100%, and 100%. So now it's up to 16, so it lasts for 46 seconds after killing the elite pack. Very nice. Alright, so that was a few rounds. Oh wait, was this going to be a new high? Let's see if there's a new high.
The ancients
Yep, Blood Shard capacity increased to 810, and I think I can go higher with this guy right now. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm going to take a break and get some lunch. And when I get back, I might do one more higher Greater Rift, and then I'm going to go find the set dungeon and start working on that. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching.